Yes, I'm Susan Ople. I'm from the Philippines, and I'm called Toots. It's my nickname.
What is the importance of the tip report and what impact has it had on your own work?
I think that as a writer, speaking as a writer and also as an advocate, it's important to have a very distinct point of view. And the tip report is actually that. It's a point of view that has to be considered. It's based on insights provided by stakeholders, not just government, but even civil society. And it tells us, it reminds us that human trafficking is a collective effort. If only one country does it, if only one community does it, or even if it's just one individual doing it, then think of the number of victims that we'll have every day. All these victims. The tip report reminds us that it takes the entire world to be involved, because slavery does exist. I've seen it up close. I've seen the victims, and if there was no tip report, if the U.S. Is not keeping track of all these efforts, then what you have are victims falling into cracks, invisible as the scars that they have. So that's why it's important.
How do you feel being able to meet others who work on fighting trafficking issues around the world?
I think it's enlightening. It's also uplifting to know that I'm not alone. There are others like me. Now I know that there are fighters also in Nicaragua, in Guyana, in Iraq, and in some other parts of the world. And it's good to be able to talk to them. And we share stories, and we feel each other's uh, pain and hope, and it's a tough fight. So it's nice to be able to reach out and get to know other people involved in this fight.
What would you like to say to people in your home country about how they can help fight human trafficking?
I think I want to tell them that we should care. We should. It's when you read about it in the news, when you see it on television, all these stories, all the tears, and sometimes all the anger, we somehow get immune. Somehow they become just like story after story. But this is real pain, and we can't give up. We can't just brush it off. These are our people. They are, some of them are being sold, some of them are being exploited, and some of them are being made to work as slaves. And it strikes at the core of our national dignity. We should care, not only about Filipinos being victims of human trafficking, but of all nationalities, regardless of gender, regardless of age, who are victims of modern day slavery.